all. You joined me in Zack's Abarth 500. Say hello, Zack.
Hiya.
Hello, Ryan. Zack's been kind enough. Sorry, air freshener. Zack's been kind enough to take me out in his Abarth today. I've never actually been in a Fiat 500 or an Abarth 500 or any of that line anyway. So this is my first time, so I'm going to take it easy. But this is pretty cool. It feels much bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Everyone says that.
I was expecting like some sort of go-kart enclosed, elbows touching kind of jobby, but no, it's lovely in here. Like the seats, they're quite comfy.
Yeah.
How long have you had it?
I've had it nearly a year now.
Right.
I got it September last year, and it's now August.
Because the thing is, you went from a Scooby WRX
Yeah.
to this.
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because the running costs of my Subaru are quite high for my age.
Really?
And it's a funny story how I actually ended up with this, because I had a deposit down on a brand new Fiesta ST.
Yeah.
And the cylinder head had cracked. Oh, sorry, not brand new, nearly new Fiesta ST.
Right.
And the cylinder head had cracked on it due to the coolant recall that they were all going in from. So I got my deposit back, and due to being evicted from my flat,
Oh no.
I had to buy a car that I wasn't going to pay monthly on. So with my deposit, I test drove one of these and I loved it, so I bought it.
Fantastic. And I know it's probably a silly question, but how different is this to the STI? What?
It's a lot, the four-wheel drive you can definitely feel on a Scooby. It's that sort of planted squat and go.
Yeah.
So with this, in the wet weather, you do have to play it a bit safe, being front-wheel drive. But I like front-wheel drive. A lot of people probably won't like me saying that, but
Nothing wrong with it. It works.
it's fun.
Works still.
That's it.
It's fun.
I'm not here to set track times. I'm here to have a laugh. So.
Yeah. And what a laugh you can have in
Yeah.
this. This is cracking. I'm just waiting for this kumquat to get out of the way. Oh, and let the other guy out. But this is lovely. Can I turn the fans on? Because I'm about to start glistening. And this is not standard by any stretch.
No, not
So what have you done?
It's got a induction kit that I've made myself.
Wow.
It's got a Nissan GTR styled bonnet scoop to
That
feed
looks
the
very
induction
cool.
kit.
It looks very cool.
It's got a Piper catback exhaust system, which is 2.5 inches from the cat to the back box, which actually has a back box. I had a Bombardoni before, which was pretty much a straight through system.
Yeah. And how's
Bar
that?
the cat, and it was loud.
Too loud or?
Not for me, because I like loud cars, but for future planning, I got a bigger board system. Yeah, it's got a forge actuator on the turbo.
Yeah.
And that's it, really. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds great. It really does. And it's got like a nice punch of power. It's not it doesn't just like kick you in the back of the head, as it were, to push you forward. It's nice. It's linear, so it's controllable.
The turbo on these are so small. On the base models, it's an IHI VL38, and they spool up so quickly.
Right.
So it's near enough like driving in an
Power's
car.
on. Yeah. But you're not finished with this car yet. You've got plans in the works, and that's kind of why we're doing the video today, because we wanted to kind of do a before and after example. So there's other things planned. I'm not going to give it away because it's your car, your baby. But what are you going to track it eventually, or is it just a more enjoyable thing?
I'm not sure if I'll track it eventually. My insurance at the moment doesn't cover me on track days,
Right.
so when I renew, if I can get track day cover, I might take it round Goodwood
Nice.
or Brands,
Nice.
but it won't be heavily tracked. It might be like once or twice a year, but it's mainly just for B-road bashing and having fun.
Nice. And do you know what? Today we're on a cracking road for B-road bashing. Lovely sweeping turns, lovely canopies, trees. It just looks fantastic. And I tell you what, it just handles the corners really well. Like it's not disconcerting. Some cars, they feel a bit, when you go around a corner too fast, you feel it. This just seems to get round it.
Yeah, it's sat on H&R springs, so it has got a small drop in it, but the ride quality is exactly the same as the standard car, near enough. It's quite a harsh ride from standard, so it hasn't compromised that at all.
No, it feels great. It just, especially around these roads in Sussex where they can catch you out if you're going a bit too quick. This just feels fantastic. No, really, well done with this. I love it. Must not fall in love with it. We can't afford to fall in love with stuff like this. With more stuff. And there's next to no lag at all. Like you said, it spools up immediately, and the power's there. Nice blow-off valve sound there. That sounds very nice too.
Yeah, it's not actually a dump valve. It's the standard recirculation valve with a little air filter put on the top, so it just vents it to atmosphere.
You sound like you've got a lot of knowledge about cars, or you just tinker a lot.
I just tinker a lot. So what I can do, I can't do everything myself.
But that's so cool that you've got the confidence to do that as well.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And have you always tinkered with cars, or is this the first one you've really got sort of stuck into?
No, I would say this is probably my 4th car that I've modified. Yeah.
So what cars have you had going back then? So you had this.
My very first car was actually a Fiat Punto.
Nice.
So I'm back in a Fiat.
Back in a Fiat.
Yeah.
Nice. And what did you have before the Impreza?
I had a Ford Fiesta ST150, the Mark 6 shape.
Nice. And what made you go from the Fiesta to the ST? What was is it just something you wanted to have, wanted to experience it? Or?
In all honesty, I bought my Fiesta ST150 because I was moving out.
Right.
And my friend had one, and I knew a couple of other people that had one, and they never had any problems.
Yeah.
So it was sort of my car that I got to be reliable but still fun.
Still fun. Nice.
Whilst I, sorted out what I could afford to do and not.
Fair enough. That's nice. Then you got the Impreza, and that drained your bank account quite quickly.
Yes.
So then you got this.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is just fantastic. I don't, given where we live, I don't see a whole lot of them around, not the Abarth specifically. But I'm really grateful to be out in this because it just drives so well.
They're very underrated little cars.
And do you get on road trips in this? Is that what you can do? Can you get out on a long drive? Or?
Yeah, you can do a long drive. Yeah. It's easy. And if you're on the motorway sat at 65, 70, it'll easily do 45 to the gallon.
Really?
So
just sat cruising along.
Yeah. So fuel doesn't really bother me, but it's a bonus.
Yeah. It's nice. Fantastic. It just everything's so conveniently placed as well. I know it's sort of a cliche, but the gear stick and steering wheel thing is really close, so you can get on, you can just drive it and enjoy it. The steering wheel's lovely. It's square bottom. You've got the thumb grips here. Everything on there. It's cracking. And what sort of power are you putting out at the moment?
It rolled 191 brake horsepower with 260 pound-foot of torque.
And then something like this, as light as this, as little as nimble as this, that makes a big difference all of a sudden.
And it's also
amazing.
The way it delivers the power is just completely different to a lot of the hot hatches, like just because there's no lag.
Yeah, it's just linear, it's just like a bigger engine, smaller car really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's awesome. And have you got any sort of like road trips planned at all, or anything that you'd like to do?
No road trips planned.
Just get out and drive every weekend. Fantastic. We seem to have found these really slow roads. I'd like to get the beat. Do you know what? I didn't even notice there was a boost gauge there.
Yeah, standard boost gauge. I wouldn't, be 100% confident in what it's reading, so I've heard.
Right now it's nothing. That's just because it's pulling along.
Yeah.
But that does sound great. No, you've got a really great car, Zack. It's just fantastic. I'm very impressed with it. And you've been to lots of meets. I think I joined you for one at Goodwood.
Yeah. I helped run a Abarth Owners Club for Sussex, Surrey and Hampshire.
Fantastic. So, if you guys have got thinking of getting an Abarth, we'll put a link down to the group, and you can check them out and ask questions, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Fantastic. So it's always good to get that community spirit going as well. So we'll just get around this biker. Give it the beat. Yeah, the boost is this straight on. I like the whole needle chasing the other needle thing.
Yeah.
But it takes a while. It
takes a little while to get used to it.
I was doing 3. No, hang on. See, unfortunately, I have no idea where I am in Sussex.
We're just north of Goodwood.
Okay. How far from Goodwood are we?
I don't know, about 5-10 minutes, I think.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, quite a cool car. I really. Do you know what? I think Abarth did a fantastic job with this, and then you just made it even better. So I think that's really cool. So well done you. Congratulations on building a cracking car.
Thank you.
And have you got like a power figure target in mind, or
for the next step?
Yeah.
I think I'd like to be as close to 230 as possible. Yeah.
And the exhaust sounds nice. Like it's not a drone. It's not.
No.
You don't get overwhelmed with pops and bangs. springs, not coil,
Yeah, just on springs. And then it's got 12mm spacers up front and 16mm spacers at the rear as well, just to give it a bit of stance.
Yeah. And does that help the handling, do you reckon?
I don't think it's really changing that much. It's more for looks.
Yeah, and it does look cracking as well. The gold wheels on it as well, and the yellow brake calipers that you painted as well.
Yeah, did that myself. They're just the standard wheels. They're called the petals. They come in a diamond cut finish, and I was never happy with the diamond cut finish.
No.
So yeah, they went a solid goldy bronze colour.
That's awesome. And that's what's so cool, that you're working on your own car instead of just like handing over to a wrench just to get it fixed. Nothing wrong with that, but it is quite cool to work on your own car. And what has this got? What other little? Because obviously there's a sport button there.
Yeah.
What other little features has it got that you probably wouldn't find in just a 500?
It's got Bluetooth and hands-free, so you can actually call anyone from your phone using that button there. You just say, "Call Chris Braz," and it would call you.
That's just fantastic.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have that in like a normal 500, then it would just be.
I think they do come with hands-free all the standard.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it hasn't really got anything, any major big bells or whistles.
The seats like all sportier seats, or they just...
No, these are actually the base model seats. You can get say belts, which are like more bucketed.
Yeah, but they just feel quite comfortable anyway.
Yeah. Tell you what, there is this down here TTC, which is torque transfer control.
Right.
And it's sort of like an electronic diff at the front.
Okay.
So, yeah, give it a boot now, and you'll be able to feel like a sort of slight difference in the way that it picks up.
It's a little more controlled.
Yeah.
So it's not quite torque vectoring, but as in it will just put the power into a
just
wheel.
the torques.
Fantastic. Yeah. I like the fact you've actually got the CD shit and not the CD, the shift light as well. Comes up
in
here,
the dash.
or shift words, as it were.
Yeah, it's got a trip computer and all that.
Fantastic.
Normal sort of stuff.
So pretty much everything you'd find in a much bigger car, all housed in this little go-kart with a roof.
Yeah.
Awesome. So it's really cool. And to be honest, I'm actually more surprised. I knew I'd be impressed because I've seen this out and about. I've seen it driving, and I know it's quick. But I'm actually more impressed at how well it drives. Because I think sometimes when people modify their engines, they forget everything else. But you've done a really good job of the whole package. So I think it drives well, it picks up well, it does stop well as well. So all the parts have come together nicely. So tell me about the exterior mods. What have you done outside? You mentioned you've painted the wheels, you've done the brakes. Anything else on the outside?
The spacers that we mentioned as well.
Yeah, spacers.
Bonnet vent, as we mentioned as well. Unfortunately, I had a little incident where I had to get the side door sprayed.
Right.
So I lost the stripes, so I replaced them with the matte black stripes.
That looks really nice though. I like that.
Yeah, and then I got a Koshi carbon rear spoiler lip, which I managed to get used because they retail for a lot more than I paid, which I'm happy I didn't have to pay.
Bargain. Do you like a bargain? Now am I going the right way back to where we started out?
I don't think we turned off, so I'm guessing it'll be up here.
This could be a longer video than normal, lads, because we're lost, possibly. Oh no, I think we're here. I remember this bit. Any other exterior mods that you're planning at all, or?
I'm planning. I've got an Assetto Corse style front grille to go on. So instead of the fog lights being there, the fog lights will be deleted, and it's just like a honeycomb mesh, which I sprayed myself at home, satin black.
Okay. The car is fantastic. It picks up well. It doesn't hang around. As you said, there's no lag. Yeah, fantastic. I'm so impressed with it because it's raised my not expectations, but what I thought it could do. Yeah. And it does it really well.
And another thing just to add as well, the Abarth community are the friendliest bunch you'll ever meet.
Well, I've met them and they are very friendly. So if you are thinking about getting yourself an Abarth, then pick up with what's the club again?
It's AOC Sussex, Surrey and Hampshire. Abarth Owners Club, Sussex, Surrey and Hampshire.
Cool. So if you're thinking about an Abarth, or you've got an Abarth and maybe you're feeling a bit, like you want to get some more help or feedback on what next mods or just support for your car, give these guys a shout. Join the community.